It's only when you open the box that
Good
it
evening,
collapses.
everybody, and welcome to the Zcast. I'm your host, Matty Zed. It has been a long time since I've gotten on this thing and played with the streamy and the video game. Well, I play video game all the time, but it's been a long time since I've seen all y'all. Very good to be back on. I've promised this for months and months, and I am sorry that I have not done it sooner. But tonight, we are finally walking the end. We're going to start Endwalker, Final Fantasy XIV. So, background story. A couple years back, I was bored, and the Ostposters and all the random idiots started talking about Final Fantasy XIV again. I'd never paid any attention to it, and I was like, what's this game all about? So I set up a free account. I type login, and this little window popped up. It says, your position in queue, 3,982. I was like, what is this game? This is a joke. This is... what's going on? I did not realize that everybody started talking about 14 because that was Endwalker release weekend. So everybody and their mother was logging in and queuing up. And I thought this game was horribly run. I finally figured it out after about 8 hours or so of sitting in a queue. I was like, why does this game suck so bad? And everybody is like, oh, well, everybody in the world that's ever played 14 is logging in right now. I was like, oh, okay. Bad timing. That's okay, though. That's fine. I powered through. I got through my 8-hour queue. Rolled up a little... see, I like playing the glass cannons, right? I like playing the little wispy people that do lots of damage with spells. So I naturally looked through the list and messed around, and I was like, ooh, Black Mage sounds cool. So I roll up a Black Mage. And I was like, this will be fun. Now, anybody that's played a Black Mage knows what I dealt with and what I encountered and how it ended, right? So I play for a week or two, grind through, get a Black Mage to about level 42, 43, somewhere around there. And I get completely burned out. I was like, this sucks. I hate this. Now, in hindsight, yes, Black Mage in the 40s is the worst thing to play. It sucks and it's horrible and you're confused and everything's bad. It's a bad life. You got to power through. I didn't realize that. So after like maybe a month of trying to get past this, I was like, I'll come back to this game later or never, and I quit. And then, I don't know, I went like 10 months or a year, and I was like, let me check it out again. And it sucked because I had bought a month on my first account, and once you go paid, you can never go back on the freebie, right? So I tried to log in, and I was like, I gotta pay money for it. Well, you know what? I don't really like that character anyways. So let's start over. So I created a new account, and then I rolled up. This time I started with Summoner Scholar because that's the 2-for-1, right? Easy. You can play a little DPS, you can play a little healing, gives you a good kind of roundabout view of the game and like what's involved. Had a lot more fun this time. Got that in the 70s. And then I started playing around, looking at other jobs and stuff like that. And since we were in Endwalker period, I was able to create a Sage. And I instantly fell in love with the job. It's my favorite, still my main. It's what we're going to be playing tonight, most likely, unless there's a reason for me to go to Black Mage or something like that. So my status right now is that I have not started Endwalker. My next quest is the next ship to sail. I am level 90 on Sage, level 90 on Black Mage, level 90 on Summoner and Scholar. All of them are in not pentamelded, but just regular material out level 640 gear. I have done enough Eureka that I was able to get a Cassie earring, so I am not hurting for cash. So yeah, I'm massively over leveled for what we're about to do tonight. It should be cake. If I die at any point, I will be deleting my account. So that is what we're looking at. So I think that a good intro, and more context, I have purposely not spoiled myself on anything Endwalker that I possibly could. I know like 3 or 4 things. I know Moon. I know like lots of Greek names for the bosses, which kind of clicks because Sage is all Greek names for the spells and stuff like that. So that's cool. I know about Lawnmower Mommy, the big titty lady with the scythe. I forget her name, Nafika, because I do follow the subreddit, and that's by far the most popular fan art people draw. Right behind Reen and Gaia, which I know enough from the photos to kind of figure out what's going on there. And I know Emmett Selk comes back and his hair's all white. That is all that I know about this expansion. I have never watched the trailer. I have watched a couple like of the like Savage videos and the like Ultimate like Extreme Raids, stuff like that, just to see what's going on. I know the bosses are really big and there's a lot of shit going on screen and everybody's dancing around like crazy. That's all I know. So I figured it would probably be a good idea for me to start out at the very beginning. Well, first of all, let us get properly prepared. I decided that the beverage for tonight seemed appropriate to go for the Blue Moon, given the context. So let's crack that. All right. Here we go. First time I have ever seen this. Let me move my phone, get a good view. First time I have ever seen this in my life. Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker trailer. Let me bump this just a little bit. Pretty. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's pretty.
The final days were upon us. The fabric of the star had begun to fray, its land rent by tooth and claw.
Do it, girl. And yes, it certainly is a trick. There's my saging. Yes.
Alize!
Ooh, Alpha knows a sage.
I can look after myself, you know.
Scoff.
And I've had enough of this rot. Come on!
As the chaos spread, the star seemed doomed to unravel, and yet... there were those who stood in defiance of that fate. The hour is come.
Is that my boy?
It's all or nothing.
Shit is literally going down.
The stage is set, but will our heroes deign to play their part? You took your time. 'Tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
Ooh. Hey, buddy!
I knew it. This star still has secrets to tell.
I missed you.
Take care, my friend.
So, Sharlayan would keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on.
Salty Ishtola.
Must.
Do as you must then, but we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
That motherfucker right there.
Past the far edge of fate. Green blades dark and light. Tolling the coming of the end.
You want a soy face? Spectacular. All right. So, the gang's all back. We got our core G's going on here. It is time to walk the end. Yes. Old Sharlayan, they got the knowledge, but they're being like the Swiss or something. They don't want to get involved. Like the world's ending, they don't give a shit. So we're gonna have to kind of wrestle with that a little bit. No, you can watch all the trailers inside the game, but I figured I'd just get the official video. So now we are actually going to get into this. Y'all seen any frame drops or anything? Audio okay? Video okay? I know. I don't have two-factor yet. I know. Don't hack me. At least I didn't have my keyboard camera on. I can do that. All right. Let's get going on here and start this shiznizzle. So for the camera views, we got me all the way. We got dual angle, whatever. We got the keyboard split cam. We got a different keyboard split cam. This one kind of moves the game screen up, but you can do that. and then I can just turn it on and off, go back and forth, and then the side cam plus the game. So play around. Most of the time I hang out here, but when we're doing fights, I'll turn the keyboard on. So let us go. Where do we need to go here? More donut. Oh, I will even let my retainers run. That's boring. Let's go. Let's go start a damn quest. Is there anything? All right, Alfie. Give me the deets. You've been sitting on this quest for 3.5 months for me. Feeling the need to take stock. And I do have time to talk. Gather everyone in Dawn's Respite and assess the situation. Sudden appearance of ominous towers. Organization known as the Teloferi. Whoa, I'm turning off auto advance. Their stated purpose is to recreate the final days. Not good. Apocalypse. Yada yada. Lots of suffering from the towers. Innocents kidnapped and imprisoned. Their faith perverted for primal summonings. Yep, sounds about right. Deal with the aura around the spires. Can't get close. Okay. So we gotta crack the nut before we can get to the meat. Alright. Well, I have all sorts of blessings of light. I have an excess of it. They're involved for Dola. Yep, they got wrecked. Be careful. Let's be careful. Keep an eye on Garlemald. Yep. Alright, so Garlemald's heating up. It's getting spicy. What he is fighting in the war of succession, but that has changed. An eerie fog of silence, which did blanket that ruined city. Inhabitants tempered. Transformed the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. Well, that sounds suboptimal. If they were indeed made thralls. Seems safe to the events were orchestrated by the Teloferi. Yep, that tracks. Alright, we got some new big bads. Prelude to an even greater catastrophe. I agree. Devise a means to counter the threat and quickly. That's right, buddy. We will find a way. We will. With you by my side, we can do anything. Forum knows more than it's letting on. Yep. What up, G? Word from Kryl. All right, she's got the Airbnb for us. Yes, these are all These are all new zones. This is new lands that I have not explored yet. I am playing a class that was released during this expansion. You can play it before you can actually do the expansion. So I'm very familiar with Sage, which is one of the jobs that was introduced. But I don't know anything about the zones or the bosses or anything like that. We will see. Associates of the Students of Baldesian. I'm going to be guessing on pronunciation here, so. Good music. Returning home after so long. Oh, that's right. They're from there. We should set off at once. Let us set off. Need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. Thanks, Tanaru. You're a real one. Ooh, new quest music. Okay. All right. Let us boogie. Da-da. And of course, I'm going to Limsa. Okay. Where are you? Arcana skill. What you got? Everyone's here, which is good, because I paid for your passage. Always worried about the money. The ship for Sharlayan. Ooh, we going on a boat? Damn, it's a spectacular burger.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule, or so I'm told.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
For sure.
It's funny.
What's funny?
Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
Indeed.
And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
How you've grown, Thancred.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief.
Verily.
Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
He was a mugger. Nice.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Be nice. I think you just heard it, actually.
Will this be your first visit to Sharlayan, Sir Estinian? Sir Estinian?
Ugh.
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
Don't get all Witcher on
I,
us.
Merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
Yes.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company,
Ooh.
or I'll be forced to respond in kind. little Lord Alphino.
Did you really have to do that, bro?
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Better.
Nice.
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
Hell yeah, I'm a big Estinian fan. He's awesome. I rolled Dragoon. I never got into it. I gotta go back and try it. Strictly because he's dope. I actually bought a job skip for it, so I've got
It's
an 80
just-
ready to go.
We're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world.
We've literally done this like 4 times already, Tataru.
And once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Oh, we'll come back for you. I'll come back and pay my bills, because I know that's what you really care about. I promise to bring them back safe and sound.
I'll hold you to that.
I'll hold you upside down and shake all the coins out of your pockets.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Hey, what's up, Boulder? Haven't seen you in a minute.
Hori! Colton!
Tori!
What brings you all this way?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower.
Lunar Primal, huh?
Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return.
That's good.
We will too, of course.
Oh, my
Alright.
camera's doing the thing.
We,
It'll
your
pop
fellow
back in a
Scions
second.
of the Seventh Dawn will do our
I'm entering
part
the
to
void,
ensure
though.
The end of the world won't happen on our watch.
Just something weird that happens with the little AI blur thing every like 20 minutes.
We set the sail! All aboard for Sharlayan!
It's back to normal. Okay.
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Good luck.
Have a safe journey, and please, please, be careful.
I do crave the fighting. Hopefully there won't be too much movie here. It's a cool shot.
And so we venture forth into the unknown.
Indeed.
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end.
Well, shit, I gotta drink to that.
Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
Little grim there. It's nice though. It's a big shift from like ARR, like you're the hero.
And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Toot toot. Love a good map pan. All right. family. Oh. Oh, the old music.
Here. Feel.
I bet she's gonna say think.
Think.
Am I good or what?
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Sharlayan should be coming into view at any moment.
Nice. That's even slower than RP walking.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad.
Who be?
Hear, feel, think.
Yes, I know.
And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Nice.
After your sojourn in the First, I believe you have your answer. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Eidolon has always been, a primal.
This is correct.
Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him.
So, Apocalypse. Zodiark's supposed to stop it. Eidolon's supposed to stop Zodiark. So, Eidolon wants Apocalypse?
Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield.
Oh, interesting.
Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine.
Okay. It's all coming together, eh?
wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms, monumental, which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it.
From what I understand, this expansion is kind of a little bit of a bummer. I don't know. Maybe?
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
All right, everybody. Cast your peepers.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
I'm wondering if I should go PvP to rank 5 and get the /slump so I can be depressed through this.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff.
Yeah, I'm not going to go PvP. That was a joke. I do want that
And a
emote,
good morning
though.
to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
I'll show you room in the prow. I don't... Shh.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen.
What?
There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
Nice. Looks very old, right?
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
That's right, we will.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Aw, buddy.
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian said. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side. I prithee.
Verily.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper.
All right.
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
I sure hope so. I can tell they spent a lot of effort on the cutscene modeling and stuff. Lots of yay!
Sharlayan, the solitary island nation of the northern seas.
Good, I love the voice acting.
Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands.
Mm-hmm.
How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boots set hostile foot on Alamegan soil.
So they're a bunch of scared nerds, is what you're saying.
So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom. Your would-be allies.
Nice. Pacifist? Okay.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
For you, maybe.
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Yeah, I remember them alluding to it a little bit at the very end of Shadowbringers. Yeah, how they're. It's hard to get them to pick a side in a fight. Yeah.
Hasn't Sharlayan orbit severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Sharlayan only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders. Especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge.
Commentary on immigration policy, folks? All right, let us continue.
If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed.
Lay it out for us.
The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlayan's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
Well, we gotta make up a story then. I bet you're gonna tell us.
Crown has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian. And our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration.
Kryle's got her back. Of course. Because she's the best.
Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we? Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
That's right.
I am. Grahat here of the Students of Baldessian at your service.
Baldessian.
I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
He's being so chill.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today.
He's Mr. Smooth B here.
And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola Rule.
I never knew her last name. I guess I never looked, but okay. The music is spectacular.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
That is an interesting question, yeah. I didn't know that you got that.
I've confirmed your
That's cool.
status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
You see, Alphino, don't fuck this up.
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alizé Leveilleur.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that,
With an asterisk.
the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
Yeah, well, he's a jerk. Aww.
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
Got it.
We shall keep that in mind.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
God, the land of paperwork.
Name and occupation?
Don't humph at me. I'm the warrior light. Ooh, we can't get too cocky here. Let's go with adventurer.
An adventurer. Well, I suppose that is considered a valid calling in your native Eorzea, and it does indeed match the profile provided. You may enter.
I want to put you in a cannon. Ugh.
And you, sir?
Estinian Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
What does it matter? Oh no.
If you'll allow me...
There she is.
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
Krell could snap her fingers and turn you into paste. Shut up.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Mild salt. Nice. All right. I think we got in. Thanks, Kyle. You're a boss.
Kryl, it is good to see you.
I see you every Saturday when I run Eureka.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you all seem none the worse for wear.
She's the best.
There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
Yes, let us toot around to a city. I bet there'll be merchants.
Oh.
People in the streets. Quests.
Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
Thanks, Boo. Happy to be here.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Nice.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Sir Taciturn. Nice. Time to finish a quest. Yay. Alright. What are we gonna do now? Oh, this is where you get your first gear. Okay. Don't need it. That's nice to know. Mm-hmm. Tell us what you know. Places to go, people to see. Run around, chill, check out the town. Reconvene at the annex. That sounds great. Check out the town. Gossip, yes. Gossip's always good. West of the Aetheryte Plaza. Ooh, I should go do that. Verily, by thy leave. I'll show you around, big tall dragoon man. I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. You're gonna go pick up chicks, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Interesting. She uses Raha as a kind of familiar, like a diminutive. I didn't know that's how that worked. Learning more every day. Come, Dunkin, Sharlayan waits. Man, it's doing that thing again on the camera. Keep them at your side. Okay. So... yeah, it does the like, it's fine now, but every 15 minutes or so, like, the camera app freaks out and freezes for 15 seconds, and then it, like, goes super speed. Alright. Okay, so I've got a car and a Grahatia following me. The last stand, okay. Conversation points, huh? They made it a little more interactive on this one. Yeah, this is cool. Alright, so we go to the west side. Yep, okay. Oh, I've got so much shit following me, this rules. Let us go to the conversation point. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is really nice. I like this. Same thing every time? Okay. It's just one thing. Oh, click on the orange text? Okay. Oh, I didn't see any there. Oh. Discuss the giant statue. I looked right past that. Thaliak. Interesting. The Thaliac Stella. Neat. A little bit of religious freedom. Okay, that's cool. That is a big-ass statue. Nice. Alright. Anything else? Nope. Alright. Cool. I think I'm good. And the quest thing pops up like, ooh, that's a nice mechanic. They just hang out and then boom. That's a very, very nice kind of interactivity thing that they did. That's cool. Seasoning and flavor with indifference, huh? Well, I'm gonna hate the food here. Puts his lessons and poured his savings into building a proper eatery. I like that. Typical Sharlayan when it came to cheap and convenient. I bet that's where the Graha eating a burger scene comes from. Yep. I had a suspicion that that's why you had a burger. Nice. All right. I think. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta cast a spell or two. I'm dying. I need action. That is kind of a wild looking one. The confluence. Now I'm triggered from work. Northeast to the market, but first. It's so weird that I'm finally here. Oh wait. I'm gonna go to the conversation point first. Because I'm learning how to walk the end. Broke-ass college student taking a boat. Yep. Nice, he won't do his freaking expense account. That's great. Alright. Moving right along. Yep, looks like a market to me. Find wares here, imported goods. Prototypes. I bet that comes back later. Yeah, you just made a joke, Kryl. Am I overselling it? Back to the Aetheryte Plaza, follow the path north, then climb the stairs to the very top. Okay. Conversation point. I will discuss the water features. Nice. Blessings of water. Okay. Thaliak's divine ewer. Okay, okay. So water is very important to them. Okay. Neat. Oh, I gotta go up and around, I think. Yeah. Yaha. The rostra. Elected representatives deliver orations and debate policy. Boring. I want to fight. Just kidding. Not really, though. One can see the entire Spitty. Yeah, sure can. Put me in mind of my arrival on the 1st. Those at the tower asked me how many they might go about building a new home. Neat. So he kind of modeled Crystarium after this a little bit. That's rad. Can almost see its echo. Aw, do you miss it, buddy? We can go back anytime you want. Journey's end, huh? Down the stairs of the east, continue straight ahead. These are much more interesting than the older things that just say destination. Those are boring. These are cool. Residential district. For the most important officials and the oldest families. Okay. So we're on bad terms with the Levs. Thanks, Kral. This is great. Down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path to the Aetheryte. After you. Yay. So down here. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, this is a decent little town. Not so much of a dump. It's cool. It's cool. Professors who prefer to establish their own private practices. Ooh, they got private schools, huh? Perhaps the twins could tell you more. Ooh, a little snooty there. They went to private school. Nice. Brad-tacular. Baldesian Annex. The doorstep of phenomenon. What the heck is that? I don't want to know. No. Not the bad Lala from Eureka. Oh my gosh! It is. Wait, is it? No, Ejika is... Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, cousin. Okay, yep. Alright. So I trust you about as... well, less far than I can throw you. Second home of the students. Alright. Base of operations. Got it. That's right. Cry will bring it back. If anybody can do it. Yeah. It's the Telafar I fall. Yes, yes, we will. Door on the left, main hall. Thank you, obvious camera pan. The nap rooms. What's your forums account, buddy? What's your username? You love naps, huh? I want a nap room. Nice. Let me take a look here. Oh, I can't actually go in. Okay. What are you doing here? Got a mender. Weird NPC to have there.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
It's all good, bro.
It's fine, Urianger. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
Yep.
Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroid's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal.
Her voice actress is so good. Like...
The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy.
That's the problem.
The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it.
Sounds like we will not get along.
And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
Mm-hmm.
Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous.
Interesting, so nobody wants to help us.
Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
I feel they don't understand.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, it simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it.
They're too busy to save the world.
As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown.
So Kryle's whole Eureka obsession quest thing is very much in character. Okay. Not just random adventures. It's her thing, it's what she does.
The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Favner.
That reads Rods at Han, doesn't it?
Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal. In response to this threat, the satrap of Rads at Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
Nice. This sounds like we're getting to a point at which we're going to have to fight and or kill something before too long.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. It is possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
If we only knew one of those.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavner would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnerian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
Just do it all, why don't you? Fine.
You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
A little bit.
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Of course.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking. Of course, the more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavner. Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavner on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
Nice. You'll be useful then.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Hell yeah. So it sounds like I gotta pick between one of two things. But, let's see. Yeah, another quest. Ah, the choice. All right, so there it is, folks. I have started Endwalker, and I'm stoked. Seems very cool. I'm very excited to kind of see what comes next. I'm going to call it because my camera is doing that glitchy thing, and I'm going to figure out how to fix it before I stream much more of this. But rest assured, I'm going to keep kicking it on Twitch here and kind of play through because I think this is going to be a really interesting X-Fact. Lots of things going on. I was totally thrown off. I didn't realize that we're going to be doing so much in Sharlayan and out here. So it sounds like we got a little bit of time till we do any space travel. Even though I did get my hat ready. So I could be wrong about that though. We could do it in like 3 quests. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me on my blind entry into the last current expansion of the award-winning MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV Online. I'm gonna get on a couple nights a week, and I'm gonna probably play a little bit myself, without streaming. But I might record a whole bunch just to get funny reaction stuff and. I love my camera switch. So, yeah, that'll be it. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to Jan Zedcast. I'm gonna go make some dinner, because I forgot to eat before I did this. And as soon as we started talking about burgers, I felt a little bit of pain. Yeah, I should feed Nargle, too, actually. Give her a can. Yeah, so... Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me, and make sure to at least follow the channel so you know when I go online, and we will continue walking the end here on the Zedcast. Y'all have a great night. Thanks.